Good afternoon. Happy February 11th, 2019. Today is my son's 27th birthday, so a big shout out to you, honey. I love you and I hope you have a great day. It has been a while since I did one of these blogs. Mammogram. Who could forget the mammogram, right? I just need to tell everybody they're okay now. The war's been fought. We won. 2 thumbs up. Good outcome. So that is good news. Situational awareness or propaganda, whatever it is, have to point this out. My son and his wife got me this coffee mug for Christmas, and it's my book. How freaking cute is that, right? Anyway, that is product placement. That's the word I was looking for. It has been a while since I did a video blog. I actually had about 3 or 4 people message me and ask me if I was done with it. Nope, this girl has tons to say and her mouth doesn't stop moving. So I didn't do it for quite a while because the tummy bug came a-calling, and you all know that when the tummy bug calls, you don't have a choice but to answer the call, which is not a bitch. And I don't want my blogs to turn into a bitch per se, although it's what I seem to do well. But going back when I was young, and that's, yeah, keep your comments to yourself, everybody. We all know I'm old, but you had 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. And you always knew that in the months of winter, or the season of winter, you always knew that you were going to come down with at least one episode of the tummy bug. You got it. You got over it. Life went on. Winter turned to spring. Springtime, you knew you were good for a coughing, sneezing, stuffy head, ear closed kind of cold. Spring turns into summer. You knew you were going to get that summer, probably from going in the pool and the chlorine, and you kind of got the sinus kind of thing going on. And then come fall, you got your sore throat, fever, coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever. Okay, so you knew that. But doesn't it seem like nowadays, like, people have the stomach bug all year round? If it's not a parent, it's the kids. It's everywhere all the time. I can tell you in 2018, the whole 2018 up until now, I had this stomach virus probably 5 times. Doesn't that seem like a lot to you people? Like, is anybody else out there experiencing? Who the heck is texting me when they know I'm doing this stuff? Hold on one second. I told you. This is like my life. I can never just sit for 1 second without my phone going all, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs all the time. Hold on 1 second. Let me just take a look here. Okay, it's my daughter-in-law. She's just going to have to wait. Actually, I should probably tell her that Max is okay. Otherwise, she gets all worried. So, you see this, Sweet Pea? I'm texting you right now whilst I'm doing my thing. Okay, there we go. But getting back to it, does anybody else out there, have you been experiencing getting sick all year round? My grandsons have had the stomach bug. Well, not both of them, just one of them, the older one, had the stomach bug, I think, like 5 times in the last 12 months, what did I just do there? Which is absolutely ridiculous. So I don't know what that's all about. It just seems like as soon as you get over one of them, it starts back up. The cycle starts back up, and somebody in daycare or school or at work, and then it all, starts to tumble downhill again. I don't know. I think it really stinks. So here's my thing. What am I at already? Because I don't want to make these extremely long video blogs, because who the hell wants to be bored with the shit I gotta say? Because sometimes I bore myself. I did get a comment in the mammogram blog, which it's funny because it had nothing to do with the mammogram. So I don't really know what that's about. I'm gonna try and keep the names to first name, but I always told you that the point of me doing this is to get to know a fan base, get to know people, blah 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 blah, and talk to you and answer you, so you can kind of feel like you're interacting with me. Rachel asked me, let me find it, because you'd think I would be more prepared than this. And I don't know what I did with it. What an idiot. Oh, What are my beliefs? There you are. What are my beliefs in God? Rachel, there are two things I do not discuss with people: my religion and politics. I have found in doing so only creates a plethora of problems that never get solved. I believe in God, the end. That's about all I'm going to put into it. And as far as politics go, I don't follow it enough to make a intelligent enough opinion to what's going on in the world. I leave that for people who understand politics, who understand how all of the ins and outs of politics work. I just sit back and I'm sorry, what was that noise? I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I have no idea what that noise was. Oh, it was my thing. Give me a second, everybody. Let me just fix this so that we don't have a... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I think there you go. All right. That won't happen anymore. Politics, I don't talk about it. So in your question, in regards to God, I believe in God, the end. I can get into this whole long explanation. I'm not going to, okay? Because sometimes I can get really verbal about it. I don't need people to believe what I believe. And I wish that people would feel the same way with me and with everybody else. So seriously, I'm just going to stop it right there because I have this whole argument sitting right here in the back of my head that I feel, and I don't want to do that. So let's just move on. My book, my second novel, is finally coming to really close to being done with the second novel. So hopefully, February, beginning of April should be the release of the book, The Coven's Circle. So yay, kudos to me, because I've really been getting a lot of people hounding me on it that they can't wait for the second book to come out. So I have been pounding away on the keys and trying to get everything to be done. I do have a favor of everybody, and this is really simple. Weather is cold. We are starting to get, as you saw, below freezing temperatures. Some nights we're starting to get snow. They're calling for quite a bit of snow for tonight and some ice on top of it. Please think about the animals that are outside. If you can throw a cardboard box with a couple spare old wash towels that maybe you use to clean your car, something like that, and put it in an inconspicuous spot where it's out of the elements, and just throw a little dish of food in there, I personally would greatly appreciate it. It's just human. It's just human to stretch a hand out and help those less fortunate out there, whether it be an animal or a human being. Actually, I don't have many human beings laying homeless anywhere near me. Otherwise, believe me, I would try and do my best to try and get them to a shelter. But as far as and I'm pretty much in my area talking about feral cats because there are a lot of them. They didn't ask to be born into this world. They didn't ask that somebody could own an animal and not have the intelligence or the thought process, or to be lazy enough not to have their animal spayed and or neutered. It's simple. If you have a cat, get it spayed and or neutered, especially if you're going to let it wander outside. Because if you ever looked at a cat pyramid, one cat can produce, you don't even want to know. I have it on my phone. I can show it to you because it's ridiculous and it's sad. And there are so many places out there. No nonsense neutering is one. The ASPCA is another one. So many facilities out there who can help you to get your cat or a stray cat spayed and or neutered for less than $50. So, I know there's a lot of people probably out there sitting there saying, well, what is it my problem for? I didn't make it happen. You're right. Maybe you didn't make it happen. Okay. But you, instead of being part of the problem, be part of the solution. My husband always says to me, what can fixing one cat do? Let me tell you something. Instead of having 2 or 3 feral cats outside, you'd have 60, 70, 80 of them out there. Because just spaying one or neutering one can save thousands of unborn lives. It's that simple. If you have any questions, if you need any help in getting a hold of somebody in your area that can help you because you have a feral cat situation, or you want to help donate or fund one feral cat to get spayed and or neutered, message me through my website, and where these blogs go out at. I don't even remember what. Oh, I was gonna say I don't even remember what my website is. www. Oh shoot, what is it? I don't know. SuzanneSeidel.blog maybe. www.suzanneseidel.blog. So www.suzanneseidel.blog, B-L-O-G. Message me. I will do whatever I can to find it at some place that does some type of funding to help you get your feral cat, your feral cats, try and get you some kind of help, or figure out a way to help you get help with doing it. But until then, if you can't fund or donate to have a feral cat spayed and or neutered in times like this, please have a little bit of compassion in your heart. Throw a box outside with an old towel or some rags or something like that. Put it out of the wind, put it out of the snow, put some food and water in there, and give an animal a warm place to sleep. So I would really forever be grateful at this. It's just so important. We need to start coming together, and instead of pointing fingers at who's not doing what, we need to come together and interlace our fingers and be a structured unity in this, and we can make a dent. On a totally different note, because I'm up to 12 minutes already, and who the hell wants to listen to me after even 2 minutes? Kudos and a shout out and a thank you very much to the Firefly Bookstore in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, on Main Street. Just signed a 1-year contract with them. They have my book available to the public there, and you can also order my book off of their website, www.fireflybookstore.com. It is really great talking to you. Come on, I really need some input here. Give me some subjects you want to have to talk about, if anything you want to know. My name is SRS, and I'm keeping it real. Have a great day.